Also, her and Travis, I've always thought it was real. I never thought it was a plant, just because she doesn't need to. Look, like there's a lot of things that Taylor can do and doesn't need to do. Faking a boyfriend isn't one of them. But people thought it might be fake. The whole podcast, I mean, get yourself a boyfriend that looks at you like Travis looks at Taylor. Like, they're so in love. They're quite clearly the real deal. Like, never felt more single. But it was really nice to see.
Yeah. So, and she also opened up about the real story of how they met, didn't she? What did she say about that?
Yeah. So we've heard from Travis a little bit before, and Taylor, she admits that she thought he was crazy by getting on the podcast and declaring his love for her. I mean,
so this was when he basically said that he was going to make her a friendship bracelet. Stage left.
I've got my friendship bracelets on, which is actually orange coded as well. So maybe that was an Easter egg.
An Easter egg though.
Because Taylor, you got that in a Taylor PR package, didn't you?
So this gold one, Tortured Poets. Yeah. So Taylor, I mean, queen of like smooziness.
Yeah.
Sent me a PR package for when the album dropped.
Yeah.
And in it was this. So technically Taylor bought me that. So thanks, Taylor.
Yeah. So Travis was going to he said on the podcast that he was going to make Taylor a bracelet with his phone number on. Yeah. And that was his big come and get me Taylor.
And she never got it. She admits that like she's never seen that, even to this day, she's never seen those friendship bracelets. And ironically, like, well, not ironically, but he never even contacted her management. Like, he just thought he could swan down to her dressing room because he knows the woman that works on the lifts. And like, arrogant, but I also love the fact that somewhere on CCTV, there's Travis trying to get down in a lift to Taylor's dressing room and they're having none of it and he gets turned away. Obviously, he's huge in his own right?
Yeah.
But everyone knows who he is in the sporting world. Like,
yeah.
And he got said no. But
so we didn't know that, did we?
We didn't know that, no. It's all this stuff that she normally speaks through her songs, as we all know. And there's also a hell of a lot to unpacking, like Tortured Poets. There's an awful lot. But this is the first time that I was talking to someone earlier, actually, and Taylor's never really spoken in depth about anything. Like, the initial reaction, I think her team were really happy with it. Like, I know there's mood music will she do more. Obviously, she likes to keep people guessing. So
there was that tease that she might be doing Call My Daddy. Call Me Daddy. Call her daddy.
Call her dad.
Call her daddy.
Call my dad. Call
her daddy.
It's hard to, again, good old Easter eggs. Were they just cashing in? Because I feel like the speed that every single brand has suddenly gone on Instagram and released some sort of
orange
meme. Like, that's giving icon.
Oh, we're missing out, guys. None of us are wearing orange.
No one,
I know.
Yeah.
What I just going back to what you said there, Jack, about sort of there were showmans. People even said they had the same manager and all kinds of things.
It's just ridiculous, isn't it?
The way that she speaks about that man, for me, when she said he is like a human ! So she says he walks in a room and he just lights it up. And at one point there was this little aside where she said, "You're so handsome."
Yeah, and do you know what? When they first teased the podcast, a few people thought this is going to be really cringe. And I mean, I'm a Swiftie, so I was going to bat for it till I die. But I was a bit like, oh, is it going to be? But it wasn't. Like, it could have gone down the route of being like, this is really cringe, me and my boyfriend, like, look at us. And it's not.